Hey, you guys ready for your headliner tonight? Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Thursday in Buffalo. You guys ready for your headliner tonight? This guy is a comedian, a singer, and a songwriter. You guys are going to really enjoy him. He's been here a bunch of times. He always rocks the house. Give it up for R.Bruce.
In the waiting room, or not the waiting room, after you're in the waiting room waiting to see the doctor, then you go to the examination room and wait for another 45 minutes. Where they have the scary shit. And I was in there, and there was a big picture on the wall of the muscular system, which is basically a skinned person, which is scary. And I looked at it and I thought, I'm glad we have skin. And I went, oh, song. Skin is my favorite body part. Trust me, whatever your favorite body part is, if you skinned it, you wouldn't like it nearly as much. And I don't care how beautiful and lovely your wife or husband may be, if they ever come home without their skin on, you won't feel one. I pray it never happens. I'm glad that we have skin. It holds all the messy parts in. Gives us a place to keep our hair. Without it, we'd look icky. We'd probably be sticky. We'd have to put down plastic on the chair. And there would be no bris for Jews. There'd be no place for tattoos. And bigots might hate the wrong folks by mistake. Song about something I think's gotten entirely out of hand in the United States. It may have touched some of your lives. It's certainly touched mine. I work hard all day, driving my truck. I come home hungry and dinner sucks because mom don't eat no carbs. I'm staring at some chicken and a hunk of cheese. I am begging for potatoes. I am down on my knees with mom. Don't eat no carbs!
An oxymoron, as most of you know, is a phrase that contradicts itself. What's the most often given example, anyone? Military intelligence and jumbo shrimp are the two. They're sort of tied. But music business, that's very truer than we know. What? You hear them all the time. You don't think about them contradicting. Things like pretty ugly, awfully nice. Sometimes they go together like she's pretty ugly but awfully nice, you know. Government worker, there's one. Happily married, there's another one. And my favorite oxymoron, the whole reason I do the little oxymoron stick is to tell you this story. I swear this is true. I was driving through the outback of South Carolina and I saw this sign on the side of the road that said, Mobile Home Estates. I pulled off the highway to marvel at that. You can see the fucking trailers right there. There was nothing estate-like about the property. And they were no longer mobile either. They were setting up on that shit that they put them on when they're staying there, you know what I'm saying? And there was a guy coming out to check his mailbox and I thought it'd be a smart ass. And I said, hey, what makes those mobile? He didn't even look at me. He just said, tornadoes.
And in Accent, North Carolina, in Dare County, when you lose your license, like the DUI or DWI, you can still ride a moped. Which I think should be mandatory. Should be a form of public humiliation punishment. Seriously, that way when you see a 40-year-old guy going down the shoulder of the road on a moped looking like a big circus bear on a bicycle, go, you lost your license. And I never lost my license when I lived there, by the grace of God. And there's a guy in my neighborhood who lost his license. And one day I was sitting down trying to write a song, and you could hear this guy coming like 2 miles down the bypass because he'd have it wound out to like 37. And I could hear it, and then it was like, that's the song. So. My moped will get me where I need to go, but it's really a drag in the rain and the snow. Well, I've got a milk crate tied on the back to carry my stuff. It'll hold a 12-pack. Bring me down the highway, that loud moped
confused about men, don't waste your time reading these articles and books and all this bullshit about what men want, what men need, why men leave, when men come back, men are from Mars, women are from France, whatever. Blow us, feed us. That's the entire handbook. There are a few other little tiny subheadings, but they are not that important. You nail the top two, we'll stay with you for 100 years. If we could do it ourselves, that would change everything. If we could do it ourselves, it would change shit like furniture. Oh, hell yeah. You wouldn't have a lazy boy chair. You'd have a happy boy chair. It'd work different too. You sit back in your happy boy chair, pull that handle on the side, and your legs would fold up over your head. It's a happy boy chair. But the reason God in his infinite wisdom did not give us that ability is he knew that we would be worthless. Men would be totally, utterly worthless. Women would have to take complete control over us. You know what y'all would have to do? You'd have to put those funnel collars on us like dogs wear.
R.Bruce.net. It's easy to remember like this. R.Bruce.net, have you been there yet? It's the internet of me. R.Bruce.net, have you been there yet? There's so much to see. Nothing pops up there, ain't no spam, just shit about how cool I am. R.Bruce.net, have you been there yet? It's the internet of me. R.Bruce.net, you won't regret, there's so much fun for free. R.Bruce.net, have you been there yet? And you can email me. R.Bruce.net, R.Bruce.net, it's a pretty safe bet, you won't forget. R.Bruce.net, have you been there yet? It's the internet of me.
He's dedicated his life to the service of the only two things in life that are worth anything, and that's music and humor.